Archangel Michael says, there's something you've been sensing for a while now, an energy pulling you closer to someone whose spirit feels older than time itself. You've seen glimpses in dreams, flashes in moments when your heart was too quiet to lie. Tonight, their truth is being revealed to you, not by coincidence, but because destiny can no longer wait. The person you are going to marry has been hidden in plain sight. Their presence has crossed your path more than once, yet heaven purposely kept their age a mystery, because it isn't their number of years that matters, but the depth of their soul. They carry wisdom that doesn't match their calendar years, and soon you'll understand why everything about them defies logic. The revelation begins not in what you see, but what you feel. There's a reason your spirit recognizes theirs before your mind does. When you finally meet, you'll realize you've known this energy before. It's the same vibration that once comforted you when you cried alone, the same voice that whispered to keep going when you almost gave up. Every sign leading up to this moment has been deliberate. The time you looked at the clock and saw repeating numbers. The random dream that felt too vivid. The sudden urge to pause your scrolling right now, because this message isn't random. It's your confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their actual age will surprise you, not because of the number itself, but because it breaks your usual pattern. They may be younger, yet carry the strength of an old soul who has loved across lifetimes. Or older, yet have the spirit of someone reborn in light, ready to teach you how to love without fear. You've always felt slightly ahead or behind your generation. That's because your destined partner's energy syncs differently. You were never meant to align with people your same age. Your soul contract was signed with someone whose timeline vibrates on a divine offset. This person's life has been mirroring yours in silence. When you struggled, they too were facing battles that shaped their patience. When you healed, they began to find clarity. Every heartbreak, delay, or detour was heaven aligning your timelines for one divine collision. Archangel Michael says, you are about to understand why love had to wait this long. The one meant for you wasn't ready until now. They had lessons to learn, people to release, and faith to rebuild. Their maturity, spiritual, emotional, and divine, comes from what they lost, not just how long they've lived. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their age doesn't define them, but it symbolizes balance. For years, they've lived ahead of their time, observing silently, gathering empathy in every breath. You will notice it in their eyes first, the calm storm that makes you feel both safe and challenged at once. You will meet them when you least expect it, perhaps when you're doing something mundane. Heaven loves irony. You might be running an errand, scrolling through a message, or stepping outside for air, and suddenly, your chest will feel warm, your heartbeat will stutter, and you'll know. They may carry a quiet face, one that hides stories behind every glance. People misjudge them because of how young or how mature they appear. But when they speak to you, everything else will fade. The connection will be undeniable, cosmic, almost frightening in its familiarity. Even their laugh will feel like déjà vu. You will swear you've heard it before, in another place, another time. Because you have. Souls like yours don't meet for the first time, they reunite. And this reunion is scheduled by heaven itself. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Before this union, Archangel Michael says, there will be a test. You'll notice someone else trying to distract you, pretending to offer comfort but carrying jealousy disguised as concern. Ignore it. The person meant for you will never compete, they will complement. You'll also see signs of their age difference appear subtly in conversation. Maybe they'll reference something from a time you didn't live through, or perhaps you'll teach them something they never experienced. These moments won't divide you, they'll strengthen your bond. Heaven orchestrated your connection across years and cycles because your souls carry tasks that complete each other. You are the calm they prayed for, they are the fire you've been missing. This isn't romance born from convenience. It's a sacred contract renewed in this lifetime. You will see their initials appear before they arrive. You'll hear their name in songs, in passing conversations, or even in dreams. Sometimes heaven uses the repetition of a name to anchor you, so when it finally arrives, you'll recognize it instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 666. This person's real age will teach you one truth: divine timing cares nothing for human math. The bond you'll share will erase numbers. You'll both feel like children laughing in a new world, and at other times like ancient souls guarding each other through eternity. You may notice them calling you by a nickname you've never shared with anyone. That's not coincidence. It's memory resurfacing from a past life connection. The instant trust, the lack of hesitation, the unspoken understanding, it's all evidence of divine recall. People around you won't understand the magnetic pull. Some might even try to warn you because of the age gap. But heaven says this: your story was written in light before anyone's opinion existed. Their confusion cannot interfere with your divine contract. Archangel Michael says, you must protect this love once it arrives. Don't let temporary doubts destroy something that was designed to outlast lifetimes. You've waited long enough, now heaven will show you why. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They've been seeing signs too. Dreams where you appear without a face but with a presence that feels like home. They've been drawn to songs and numbers they couldn't explain. Every night they felt restless, it was your spirit tugging on theirs, calling them closer through the veil of distance and time. The exact age difference may even mirror a number meaningful to you. It could match a birth date, an anniversary, or the repeating numbers you've seen lately. When you notice that connection, remember this message: it's heaven's validation. At first, you may try to rationalize it. You'll tell yourself it's impossible, too sudden, too strange. But then something inside you will soften, and you'll realize that divine unions rarely make sense, they make purpose. Your connection will be proof that love is not measured in years but in recognition. When their hand meets yours, you'll feel every lifetime collapsing into one heartbeat. The air will thicken, the moment will freeze, and you'll understand what destiny feels like when it finally arrives. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There's a moment coming soon, one that will alter the direction of your life forever. You might not notice it at first, but a chain of small decisions will lead you straight into their path. It could be a cancelled plan, a sudden delay, or a random invitation, and that will be heaven's timing disguised as coincidence. They are preparing too, silently. They've been healing from a past that tried to teach them fear, but they are almost done. Once they step into your life, their presence will feel like calm water after a storm. Their eyes will recognize you before their mouth does. You will both share a strange mix of awe and peace, as if the world just paused to watch your reunion. Conversations will flow effortlessly, laughter will feel familiar, and silence will no longer be heavy. You will finally feel seen. Remember this, your connection is heaven's answer to both your prayers. You didn't ask for it in the same words, but your hearts whispered the same longing to the universe, and now, the universe is responding. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Soon, a message or sign will arrive confirming this revelation. It might come through someone mentioning a person's age that startles you, or through a dream where you see two candles side by side, one shorter, one taller, both burning with the same light. That symbolizes your union. Archangel Michael says, when you meet them, don't let fear of judgment or uncertainty block you. Trust your intuition. The age difference will shock others, but your souls will fit like puzzle pieces that never stopped belonging. Their maturity will balance your compassion. Your creativity will awaken their courage. Together, you will form something unbreakable, a love that heals not just you two, but generations that came before. You will travel together, grow together, and build something divine. Each milestone will remind you that heaven doesn't follow human timelines. It creates miracles through the unexpected. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Your love story will teach others what divine alignment truly looks like. It will prove that waiting was never punishment, it was preparation. Heaven needed both of you to grow enough to handle a love of this magnitude. In the months ahead, notice how your energy shifts. You may feel drawn to new places, old memories, or random decisions that feel insignificant. Follow them. Every step is guided. You will sense them approaching energetically before they arrive physically. Music will sound sweeter, nights will feel shorter, and a peaceful excitement will settle over your heart. That's heaven's countdown beginning. And when you finally see their face, you will understand why you had to go through every heartbreak, every delay, every tear, because it all led to them. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your future spouse's real age is not a number to fear, it's a symbol of divine design. They will appear younger or older, but their spirit will match yours exactly. You are meeting them not at your perfect time, but at heaven's perfect alignment. This love will feel timeless. You will forget how old either of you are when you're together. You'll live in moments, shared glances, whispered promises, quiet prayers, and laughter that never ends. Others may gossip or misunderstand, but their opinions will fade into silence when they witness the depth of your connection. You'll glow differently, walk lighter, and speak more gently, because real love makes you radiant. Your relationship will inspire others to believe again, to trust divine timing, to stop forcing what's not meant for them. You will become the example of what happens when heaven writes your story instead of society. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. This message reaches you tonight because the divine countdown has begun. The door to your destiny is opening, and the person behind it already knows your name. Their age is just a disguise, their soul is your mirror. When you meet them, you will feel everything at once: shock, calm, recognition, and gratitude. And Archangel Michael will whisper to your spirit, "This is the one we prepared you for." Stay patient in these final hours of waiting. Do not doubt, do not rush, do not compare. The person meant for you is stepping closer even now, guided by angels, carrying your missing piece. Your life is about to change in ways your heart has silently prayed for. When it happens, remember this message: it was heaven's way of preparing you for the truth. Archangel Michael says, the story isn't finished yet. There's more heaven wants you to understand before the moment arrives. You see, divine unions are written not just in time, but in transformation. And right now, your soul is shifting to meet theirs halfway. Every day, without realizing it, you are preparing your energy to match theirs. The way you've been feeling more sensitive lately. The sudden emotions, the urge to reflect, the strange dreams, these are all signs of divine synchronization. Heaven is aligning both of your hearts to beat in one rhythm. You may not know it yet, but your person has already crossed a spiritual threshold. They have been awakened too, just recently. Their age became a vessel of divine balance. They have lived enough to learn, but not too long to forget how to believe. When they think of love, they don't imagine perfection. They imagine peace. They crave safety, laughter, and a connection that makes time disappear. You are that for them. And very soon, heaven will orchestrate the first meeting that shifts everything. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You'll feel it in your bones before it happens. Your body will sense them before your eyes do. A shiver down your spine, a flutter in your chest, a whisper in your mind saying, they're near. This won't be imagination, it will be recognition. Their age will surprise you because it represents something beyond the physical, its spiritual symmetry. They may look younger, but their experiences have carved wisdom deep within them. Or they may appear older, yet their laughter will remind you of your own lost youth. When they walk into your life, everything will pause. Even time will seem to slow down, giving you just long enough to memorize that first look. You won't need words, your souls will speak in silence. The air will feel electric, the world will dim, and heaven will smile. You'll notice one detail instantly: their eyes. They'll carry a light that feels familiar, like a reflection of your own. And that's how you'll know, this is the one. This is the person whose energy has been echoing in your dreams for months, maybe years. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. They were born in a different era to balance what you carry. Heaven placed them either slightly ahead or behind you so that when you meet, one would lead while the other heals. Together, you form a full circle, yin and yang, day and night, divine counterparts made complete. There will be people who misunderstand the connection. Some will whisper that it's strange, that you deserve someone your own age. Ignore them. They speak from fear, not faith. Divine love isn't about similarity, it's about balance, purpose, and sacred union. You were never meant to follow society's schedule. You were meant to walk heaven's path. Every relationship that failed before this was simply teaching you how to recognize this one when it arrived. The person you are destined to marry carries both youth and depth in equal measure. Their laughter heals, but their silence teaches. They are both the calm and the storm heaven promised you. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You will first notice their aura before their face. It will feel like sunlight on cold skin, a sensation that fills every corner of your being. You won't run from it, you'll surrender. Because deep down, you'll realize you've been waiting lifetimes for this. Archangel Michael says, this union will not be ordinary. It will shake you awake. It will strip away everything that no longer serves you, leaving only truth behind. The truth of love that's patient, powerful, and eternal. When you meet, time will bend. You might lose track of hours talking about everything and nothing. It will feel like coming home after wandering for years. And that's exactly what it is, home, not in a place, but in a person. Every conversation will hold divine codes, messages from heaven hidden in ordinary words. When they tell you their age, don't react with shock, react with gratitude. That number is just a key unlocking heaven's perfect equation. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. You'll start noticing little coincidences right after this message. Someone may mention their name, or you may overhear a birth year that matches something from your dream. Heaven loves to play in whispers before shouting miracles. Your person's real age is symbolic of what your connection represents, timeless healing. It's not about numbers, it's about nurturing. They will either remind you of innocence you lost or teach you patience you never knew. Both lessons are sacred. Your souls are designed to bridge generations of imbalance. Where others see an age gap, heaven sees completion. You are fulfilling a prophecy of restoration, healing what your ancestors could not. Every laugh, every touch, every shared silence will carry weight. You'll feel heaven's presence between your joined hands, and it will remind you, this isn't luck. It's divine intervention. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. There will be a sign involving time soon. A clock will stop, or you'll glance at the time and see mirrored digits like 1111 or 2222. That's heaven confirming that your timelines are merging. You might also feel restless around that moment, like your soul is pacing inside your body. Don't fight it. That's the energy of destiny approaching. It feels like nervousness, but it's recognition dressed as anticipation. Your person is someone who has walked through storms quietly. They've endured loneliness, betrayal, and doubt, but through it all, they never stopped believing in love. You were their unseen motivation. Their real age gave them both perspective and humility. They've seen enough of life to know that real love doesn't fade, it deepens. And that's why they'll treat you differently than anyone before. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. When they enter your life, you'll understand why every delay was divine. If you had met earlier, one of you wouldn't have been ready. Now, heaven ensures both hearts are prepared for what's coming, a bond that will rewrite your destiny. Your wedding will not be just an event, it will be a cosmic alignment. Angels will attend invisibly, the sky will seem brighter, and even nature will respond. Birds will sing differently that day because heaven will celebrate your union. Archangel Michael says, don't measure them by age, measure them by peace. If their presence calms your spirit and ignites your purpose, then they are your divine counterpart. They'll hold your hand in a way that anchors you, not possesses you. They'll listen without fixing, love without conditions, and protect you without pride. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You will build something extraordinary together. It won't just be a home, it will be a sanctuary. A place where time slows down, where laughter echoes, where even silence feels alive. Together, you'll inspire others to believe again. People who've lost hope in love will see you and say, maybe miracles do happen. Because your story won't be ordinary, it will be heavenly evidence. The person you're going to marry will surprise you not only with their real age but with their ability to love beyond limits. They will see through your masks, understand your pauses, and value your scars. They are not here to complete you. They are here to complement your soul, to mirror your strength, and to remind you of the beauty in imperfection. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. This message is not coincidence. It is a sacred confirmation that you are entering a divine season of revelation and reunion. The universe is rearranging itself to bring your person closer, even now. You may sense their energy before the year ends. It could be a dream, a déjà vu, or an unexpected meeting that makes your soul recognize them instantly. That moment will change everything. When they reveal their real age, you'll smile, not because it's shocking, but because it makes perfect sense. You'll realize heaven chose perfectly, down to the year, to ensure balance in both your souls. Archangel Michael says, your union is near. Don't look back, don't rush. The divine clock never misses its hour. Trust, because everything is unfolding exactly as written. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. In the quiet of tonight, you are being prepared. Your spirit is softening, your energy is aligning, and your destiny is calling. Don't fight the changes, embrace them. Every tear, every silence, every healing moment is shaping you into the person who can carry this love. Soon, you'll stop searching and simply see. And when you do, you'll finally understand that love wasn't something to find, it was something heaven was shaping for you all along. Their real age will be one last surprise before your new beginning. And when that truth unfolds, you'll feel peace flood through your soul, the kind that whispers, now I see why it all had to happen this way. The angels are smiling over your story tonight. Heaven is opening its gates for your miracle love story to begin. Stay open. Stay ready. Stay faithful. Archangel Michael says, the veil between you and your destined one is thinning. The person you are going to marry has carried your name in their prayers for longer than you realize. They have whispered your description into the universe, asking for someone who could understand them without explanation. You have felt that energy too, the sudden waves of warmth when you are alone, the random smiles for no reason. That is their soul calling yours. Heaven allowed that invisible thread to grow stronger because your time of recognition is near. Their real age holds a hidden prophecy. It's not by mistake, it's divine geometry. The year they were born, the year you learned your hardest lesson, and the year this message finds you, they are all connected in heaven's perfect pattern. Do not analyze it. Feel it. Because soon, when they stand in front of you, all the pieces that once confused you will fall into perfect alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The universe hid their true identity to protect the purity of your connection. You were meant to meet only when both hearts were cleansed of past pain. That's why heaven kept delaying every false connection before this. It wanted you to meet love, not a lesson. Their maturity will humble you, even if they are younger. Their laughter will heal you, even if they are older. Heaven chose the exact number of years between you as a key to balance energies that once clashed. When they speak, you will feel seen. Every word will sound like it was written in a forgotten language only your soul remembers. And their silence will hold comfort too, the kind that reminds you peace can exist between two people who have known chaos. You will notice how naturally you surrender around them. No walls. No performance. Just truth wrapped in warmth. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. This connection is not ordinary, it's ordained. The universe had to rearrange entire timelines for you both to meet at the exact right moment. Had it happened any earlier, the lessons wouldn't have been learned. Had it been later, the hearts would have grown tired. Your destined one's age is a bridge between two generations of purpose. Through them, you will heal generational wounds and restore divine harmony in your lineage. They are the missing balance heaven sent to complete your circle. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear what others will say." The union between you two is a reflection of heaven's creativity. It doesn't fit into society's pattern because it was sculpted by divine design, not human opinion. The world may question what they cannot understand. But love written by angels doesn't need approval, it only needs alignment. And alignment is already happening. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Their birthday carries sacred numbers that mirror your destiny. You might start noticing it appearing everywhere, on receipts, on screens, on the clock. Each time you do, pause and whisper gratitude. It's heaven's reminder, they're closer than you think. When they tell you their age, you'll smile in disbelief because it will confirm what your spirit already knew. The maturity you felt wasn't illusion, it was divinely encoded within them. They've lived through cycles that broke them open, allowing empathy to grow in places pain once ruled. You'll feel that when they touch your hand, the softness born from surviving storms. Heaven's plan was always to unite you with someone who could meet your soul at eye level. Not someone who would compete, but someone who would understand. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Before your paths cross, you might feel lonely again, even briefly. That emptiness is not punishment, it's preparation. The divine is clearing the last fragments of attachment from your heart so you can receive this love without resistance. The person you are about to marry is finishing their own final test too. They are releasing something, perhaps an old fear, a lingering guilt, or an outdated belief. And once they do, their spirit will align perfectly with yours. There's a moment heaven has written where your eyes will meet for the first time. It may be in daylight, under flickering streetlights, or even through a digital screen, but when it happens, your heartbeat will confirm it louder than any angelic trumpet. That spark, that electric stillness, it will be heaven whispering, "This is the one." Type Amen to get blessing 2727. You are about to experience divine recognition in its purest form. The world around you may blur, but your spirit will focus like never before. That's how heaven marks sacred encounters, it silences everything that doesn't matter. Their true age will no longer shock you. Instead, it will feel perfect. You'll realize that the number itself carries hidden symmetry, perhaps the same difference as 2 digits from a birth year, or matching to your favorite number since childhood. It's all been divinely orchestrated. The laughter you will share, the depth of conversations, even the timing of your meeting. All of it was pre-written by heaven's pen long before you were born. Archangel Michael says, "Stay open." Love doesn't arrive on schedule, it arrives when heaven's gate opens. And your gate is opening now. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. You might soon dream of them again. But this time, their face will be clearer. Their voice will sound real. And in the dream, you'll sense a detail about their life that matches reality later. That's heaven confirming proximity. Your energy field will begin to expand. You'll feel warmth in your palms, tingling in your chest, and lightness in your spirit. Those sensations aren't random, they mean your soul is preparing for fusion with your counterpart. They are thinking of you tonight too. Their heart is restless, drawn by something unseen. The angels are whispering your name into their thoughts. They don't know why they're thinking of you, but soon, they'll find out. The divine bridge is almost complete, and once you both step on it, nothing will separate you again. Type Amen to get blessing 2929.